everyone, Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the third episode of Isekai Meikyuu de Harem. Oh, so last episode we definitely started our quest to obtain the money for the goal. The goal being Roxanne, right? We need her as a party member, as a everything member, right? That's our primary immediate goal. Pretty much the only goal that our protagonist has, I'm pretty sure, right now. But yeah, we did dungeon crawling and stuff like that, learning about the world, the system, the game mechanics, all that kind of stuff. It's more to the point, the protagonist learning those things, getting a feel for them. But what he's currently doing really doesn't seem all that profitable. So yeah, near the end of last episode, he seems to be kind of shifting gears, maybe trying the whole like bounty bandit sort of thing to make some money. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully better. We had a bit of a close call with danger last episode, and I'm sure this will be dangerous too. So good luck to protagonist, is all I can really say. But yeah, let's jump on in. 3, 2, 1, play. And of course, I am still watching the uncensored version. Yeah, gotta hunt them bandits. You try stabbing them when you see them. You face multiple trees at once, you'll be fine. Yeah, episode 1, good times. Okay. Rush. Always want to keep hero. It's a good idea. Oh yeah, I probably should get to bed. Let the opening play while you sleep. By the time the opening finishes, he'll probably wake up. Almost like an alarm. It's almost crazy that we're already on episode 3 and he still hasn't gotten his first party member yet, when there's all these others. After episode 2, actually, know what they look like for the most part. Instead of just knowing what Roxanne looks like. Because, I have to fill time anyway, so I might as well talk about this. It's important for the protagonist to have at least one party member because it gives him somebody to talk to, right? Rather than having nothing but monologuing to the audience. Which is what we've gotten so far because he doesn't have any other party members, no friends or anything, really. So, any dialogue we get, for the most part, is either just talking to a random dude on the street, getting his information about the world, or just talking to himself, monologuing, so. And generally speaking, conversations, interactions with a cute anime girl is a little bit more entertaining than that. So that's why it's always a little bit surprising when they do delay getting the first prime member this much. I do just love how much focus there seems to be on her ass throughout a lot of her bits of the opening. Really do appreciate that. Like the cameraman knows what's up. This is what I'm saying. And yeah, because it's the uncensored version, we get a little bit of just a single image here before the episode starts. Which I'm pretty sure is the biggest difference between the, simulcast version. But yeah, here we go. So, any bandits around here? Okay, a lot of adventurers, villagers, not much else really. Very, very useful. Could you imagine getting, ID stuff above someone's head? Like an augmented reality goggles kind of thing. Would be invaluable. Yeah, you don't want to go there and find bandits. Yeah, at the time we were focused on the brothels part of that conversation, but now we are a bit more interested in the bandits. Yeah, this definitely looks like slums. I think we're in the right spot. Yeah, that kid needs a sandwich. Jesus. Well, depends on the bandit, but yeah. Somebody gonna no. Maybe somebody might stop him, ask for some money. That's good. Has to clean himself after being in those disgusting slums, I guess. Get the pour off me. He's got something worth fighting for. Do I need one? Yeah, I imagine no flashlights in this fantasy setting. Yeah, it definitely has a different feel to it. But yeah, I imagine it'd be easier to find bandits lurking around at night. But not yet. Oh, well, I think I hear brothel kind of sounds. The red light. Okay, yeah. We found the good spot. No mistaking where this place is, that's for sure. Just don't forget your primary objective. Like, one night with these girls might be nice and all, but trust me, it's you'll get a lot more value out of getting Roxanne. So you really want to focus on that instead. And these girls are definitely trying their best to draw us away, tempt us, get us off the right path. Yeah, he kind of looks like a bandit, doesn't he? But now stab. I guess it's best to do it at a more secluded location. Fair enough. Definitely want to walk as quietly as possible because there's not any other sounds to mask your footsteps. He just gets surrounded. Yeah. You can almost see it happening. They're all bandits. You found their hive. Hugo? Yeah, I thought the name sounded familiar. That's what I would assume. 2 days of Bridge Roxanne, that's not a lot of time. Well, yeah. I would not have the patience to do this level of like reconnaissance and strategizing. I would have stabbed people by now. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. It happens. There's factions with almost anything in life. The watchful gaze of the nights. Yeah, at least we got some pretty decent information there. Nothing worse than having, disinformation. So we'll get things cleared up. Yeah, it was very clear what those hand movements meant. But rather than fantasizing about it, you gotta work hard to get it. And that's just life in a nutshell. He really is gonna go for it. And chomp. What did he bite in real life? Ah. Yeah, it's probably not what a nipple feels like, but talk about immersion breaking. Go to bite a nipple and it just breaks your teeth. Don't you hate when that happens? I mean, anyone with a VR headset can, relate. But once again, allude stuff to imagination sequences rather than reality. Because we still don't have Roxanne. So we gotta settle for imaginary Roxanne. Everything. Yeah, he's bit the bait. Yeah, so I've heard. It's only if you promise not to bring reinforcements and attack me. Sleeping at night? What kind of bandit is he? I'd rather talk outside where I can more easily run away if things go wrong, if that's okay with you. Taking a look at that weapon. What, you don't believe me? What an untrusting bandit. Yeah, I had a feeling something was gonna happen. There's only one reason you make sure to see somebody's weapon like that. Yeah, we definitely saw that. Yeah, ready your weapon. If you can. Yeah, it shouldn't have been that hard to figure out. Just gonna drop it. Oh, the fire! Oh, that was clever. Make him panic, cause yeah, if it doesn't that quickly, it's gonna burn. But yeah, either way, did not work out for him. It was actually pretty clever. Well, do you regret your choices yet, man? Oh, well, just no hesitation. Okay. Female, 28 years old. 24 years old. And, really are just gonna murder them in their sleep. Jeez. I'm getting Walking Dead flashbacks. This is pretty savage. I mean, the worst thing would be for them just like jump up and attack you all of a sudden. Yeah. why you cover mouths when you do this. And okay, there's some actual tits. Oh, well, she never knew what was gonna hit her. Imagine dying having no idea what just happened to you, but... Okay, find somebody who can fight back. Oh, yeah, I saw. Okay. Wasn't sure if he was gonna be like, you think that's enough to kill me and fight back? I almost thought that was gonna happen. He's just a big guy, you know. But no, it worked out. I'll be honest, I really wasn't expecting this level of savagery from the main character. Like, I am a little bit taken aback. Like, I have no problem with what he's doing. It's just not quite what I thought I'd get. Yeah, you definitely just killed some people, you know, that couldn't fight back. Yeah, we got those hands so we can do the ID thingy, whatever it's called. It shouldn't, but still, it's gonna... It has very little bearing on how it's gonna affect you emotionally. Like, you can always go to a different world where standards and, you know, morals are a little bit different, but, you know, you still take with you your life experience to there, so... You can't just flip a switch like that. Whatever you do, make sure it's, you know, you have time to get the money and get Roxanne. That would be kind of suspicious, actually. Yeah, totally. But I just turn it into closest place. Don't worry about it. That'd be a rough night's sleep. Okay, last day to purchase Roxanne. Okay. I guess that's good. Like, I really don't think I could sleep well the next night after killing people in their sleep. I don't think I could, honestly. Apparently, you know. Yeah, I got these thingies. Can I, you know, get money for them? Wish everyone in life had an intelligence card. Okay. I wasn't sure if he'd take issue with anything on there, but seems it's all good. Okay, yeah, so far so good, definitely. Just let's get the money and get our girl. Okay, I'll take the money and leave before things go wrong. I got places to spend this, by the way. I'm almost expecting something to go wrong, though. Like maybe someone steals the money from him. You know, because he's whipping out a bag of money in an alleyway, you know. Okay, looks like it's going fine. I mean, seems like I'm a little bit worried a little bit too much. So where's my Roxanne? I bet I've lost her. Okay, there she is. You don't look too happy. You have a new owner. You should be more excited. I promise to take good care of you. I'll feed you 3 times a day at a minimum. What? Were you lying about something? But why would you doubt the protagonist? Either way, it's not that big of a deal, I mean. And then to apologize over. Well, that's definitely not true. But if you're offering a discount, I'll take it. What? But you're definitely a good girl if there was ever any doubt. Come. Oide. And she really is quite stacked, isn't she? That's all anyone ever cares about, the intelligence card. Yeah, some things in life you just don't give up on. Okay, looks like it was all successful, no problems arised, and we can move forward in the series now. You'll be in a much better position. Yeah, always good news. Okay. Well, proof of ownership, definitely good to have. As of today, you're Roxanne's official owner. Now his true Isekai happy life can finally begin. Everything else just like a prequel, you know. Now we can actually enjoy the Isekai harem life. Well, not really harem, but a harem of one. But that tail. So how long until how far into the next episode do we have to go before he makes full use of his new slave, I wonder? Like if I was him, right from there I would go immediately back to my room and do it then, before going on any kind of adventure or anything. That's what I would do. You know, you gotta break in your new slave after all. Also, since it took us that long to get the first one, I'm sure it's going to take a while before we get the second one. Oh, yeah, we have the Indian thingy, too. I do quite like the DD song, I just don't know why. But, yeah. That was the wrong button. Okay, that was the third episode of Isekai Meikyuu de Harem. And yeah, with this episode, we do finally have our Roxanne, right? Our first real goal in the series has now been achieved. So I'm kind of curious what the next goal is going to be, right? Because like, unless I'm forgetting something, there's no like overarching bigger scale goal, really, right? I mean, you came into this world, just he just came here and kind of fell through the course of events, went with the flow sort of thing, until somebody presented him the whole Roxanne thing, and he's like, well, that sounds great, yeah, I'll do that. And then that became his goal. But I don't think he has any other goal currently, so maybe we'll just do regular adventuring for a while until he finds a new goal. I don't know, but because you have to have like some kind of goal, right? This isn't like a slice of life show, so there's got to be something the protagonist strives for, whether it be trying to find a way home, trying to beat a demon king, and there's got to be something, right? But nothing to worry about right now. For now, he can just enjoy the fruits of his first goal, if that makes sense. So nothing he needs to rush to, but it'll be interesting to see if we do get any kind of bigger goal in the next few episodes. But anyway, as far as this episode goes, we, the end of last episode, we said we would go attack the bandits as a way to get money, because you just kill them, you take their intelligence card, you hand them over, you get money. I mean, I can't imagine a better way to make a living. But yeah, protagonist definitely is not reckless or anything like that. He tries to figure out things, tries to scope it out, get information, know what he's doing before he just goes in there. So yeah, I think he'll do pretty well going forward as an adventurer with, if you take this whole experience as an example of how he does things, what he's capable of. We didn't get to see the red light district. We didn't really get to make much use of it. We just kind of saw some girls like tempting customers in. That's all we really saw. And of course, some customers and potential customers kind of wandering around. But yeah, the slums did not seem like a very good place. Like not at all. But yeah, as far as the actual, the bandit attacking itself, that was something. He gets in there, the bandit attacks him, because of course he does. Like, I knew that was going to happen. As soon as he invited him in, I was like, this is not going to go well. The only reason you'd want to do that is because you want to get him in a area where he'll be at a disadvantage, because it's your headquarters, your turf, your territory, enclosed space with, like, get him where you're comfortable, right? Like, that's not a good thing. That's why you would want to insist on staying outside, but apparently the protagonist thought it would all work out, and I mean, it did. He threatened to burn the bandana and all that, and took advantage of the opening to stabby, right? And that was not the end of it, because there was the other bandits that needed killing, right? And, yeah, like, okay. So when it comes to killing people, there's kind of different levels of it, where the amount of guilt you will feel will scale accordingly, right? The least guilty you'll ever feel for killing someone is if a murderer attempts to kill you and you defend yourself, right? That's like the least guilty type of killing you can do. But if you drop down that scale a lot, or up, however that works, but because it's a very different beast from killing because your life is in immediate danger. That has a very different feel to it than killing someone that's just unconscious, sleeping. Like, even if the person you're doing it to is a bad person, like, you can never feel good about killing someone that way. It's just, I think, just human nature. Like, it's gonna feel wrong no matter what that person did, right? Because emotions are not always a logical thing. So I was just kind of surprised to see he was able to do it, as easily as he was. Obviously, after the whole situation was done and over with, he seemed to have a little bit of, emotional struggle with what he did, but not too much. I mean, he even went out of his way to say he slept better than expected. So clearly, even though there's maybe a little bit of resistance to this kind of thing because of his upbringing in a different world, but apparently not too much. Fair enough. But yeah, just lopping off heads of people who technically aren't fighting you, just. But it's all about that paycheck. It's all about getting that girl, and everything else kind of secondary to that. And he did it. He killed some people, got their ID cards or intelligence cards. I keep wanting to call them ID cards because that's kind of what they are. But yeah, the intelligence cards, he got them. He what's the word? Like, he was kind of overthinking how he should handle it. Maybe going somewhere else to cash them in or whatever. But he was worrying. He was worrying too much. Like, it's not a big deal. You killed some bandits. turn them in, get your money, and go. Like, they're not gonna give you the third degree. They're not gonna like question you in a room with a lamp in your face for an hour about how exactly you went about killing these bandits. Just you killed them. They're scum of the earth, so it's a good thing that you killed them. So use your money. That's kind of how they handle it, I guess. So but this is his first time really doing this sort of thing. I'm sure it'll be more smooth going forward. He'll worry less and all that good stuff. But yeah, he got his money. Went over to Alan, is that his name? The one guy's place. Got the slave. I was a little bit worried for a second there because he was a little bit late coming back with her, and she didn't look particularly happy. Even though from what I remember, I thought she wanted him to be her new owner. But apparently she had something she felt a little bit guilty about, which of course not a big deal at all, really. And now we can go forward and have a happy relationship together, and so he has somebody to have his back, in more ways than one, going forward, and it'll be much better time. And he'll no longer have to settle for ecchi stuff in his head. He can do ecchi stuff in real life, which is a great improvement, really. And yeah, I think that's about all I had to really say on the show. Like, I'm just looking forward to actually getting more of Roxanne. Like, we've gotten very little of her. We've only really been able to see her, like, when we came over here and were introduced to her, essentially. And, of course, we get to see her in the opening and stuff like that, but never really got to sit down and have a real interaction with her, right? So that's what I'm looking forward to with the next episode. Maybe get to also see some of her fighting prowess, which, again, we see in the opening, but, who knows if that's representative of how she is right now or how she'll be later. You never know. But, yeah, just glad to have her. I'm sure he's glad to have her. And, yeah, I look forward to getting some of her in the next episode. So, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.